Alright, so guys, it's typo34 here, and for Christmas I got something really fun. I got the Elder Scrolls Anthology, so I thought it'd be fun to kind of play through some of them and see how it went. So this is Arena. This is the first one. I didn't realize I was just going to go through all the stuff quickly, so I would have tried to record separately. For centuries, different factions battled in petty wars and border conflicts until the Second Era, 896, Tiber Septim crushed all those who opposed him and took control, proclaiming himself as emperor. Still the bitter years of war. Okay. Different sides of the same coin tossed every day. The people of the known world began calling the land of their sorrow the Arena. Now, 492 years after Tiber Septim took control and kept the peace, the land of Arena has a new threat. The Emperor Auriel Septim VII celebrates his 43rd birthday. But just freaking A! It is said that hope flies on death's wings. Prepare then, for as the Elder Scrolls foretold, it will be here that your adventure begins. Holy crap. I am going to start a new game. I like the pointer. Auriel Septim IV, Emperor of Tamriel, stands with Talon, leader of the Imperial Guard. They have been summoned by Jaeger Tharn, Imperial battlemate of the Empire, on rumors of treachery. The Emperor is betrayed. ... and transported to a dimension of Tharn's choosing. After months of preparation, Jaeger Tharn takes the throne. Rhea Silmaid, once Tharn's apprentice, is captured before she can warn the Elder Council of the Imperial battlemate's treachery. Manipulating the essence of magic, Tharn prepares to take the true Emperor's place as ruler of the known land. The Imperial wizard wastes no time in gathering his servants them into twisted counterparts of the Emperor's Guard. How do you wish to select your class? Any question shall be asked, but will determine the path of your destiny. The scroll bars, roll the parchment up or down, use the A, B, or C keys to answer the questions. Your father likes to tell you stories of his travels in his youth. One memorable tale he tells you is about a primitive island he visited where a young child was sacrificed once a year to appease Arius, the god of fire. Whenever the captives neglected the sacrifice, the island volcano would erupt, killing hundreds of villagers. You immediately tell your father you do not believe in such volcano gods, civilize men, eruptions, and stop the sacrifices. Civilized men should intervene, find the natural cause behind the eruptions, and stop the sacrifices. God Arius must be evil to demand a child sacrifice. The villagers should find some way to combat this god instead of just giving in to his demands. It is tragic, but the death of one small child is preferable to that of many villagers. If it works, they should keep the tradition. Gods are not to be toyed with. Ooh, that is rough. I'm gonna go with B. Othiso, a friend, has been beat by a boy several years older than either you or her. Okay. She asks for your help. Are you more inclined to gather a bunch of friends together and ambush the boy, teaching him a lesson about bullying? Tell Othiso to avoid the bully, no reason to make things worse than they are. Challenge the older boy, knowing you'll probably take a beating, but confident that if you do it enough times, he will move on to someone who's easier. Pick on someone who is an easier target. The lettering these things weird. Hello, again. Avoid it if you can. You have a great aunt and a great uncle living in two different nearby villages, both of whom have asked your father to allow you to live with them for a few weeks. Your father knows where he plans to send you, but he is curious about your opinion. Given the choice, would you prefer live with a great aunt, a wise old woman of considerable wealth? That's what I missed. Okay. Living in luxury for a few weeks could not only be enlightening, but it could also be interesting. Live with your great uncle, a stick-old man who has always been something of a stranger to you. A few weeks may be arduous, but he is more in need of your help than your great aunt. Think of a way to divide your time between your great aunt and great uncle. Perhaps you will not be able to spend as much time with either of them as you would like, but neither will be left out. I might go with great. Okay, why am I going? Your father knows where he plans to send you, but is curious about your opinion. think it would. I guess I'll try to right away. Both of them. Oh, right, I don't press the buttons. Because we expressed interest, Armsmuster Festil told you a few hints about recognizing magical weaponry. Later, you are practicing archery with a few friends. One boy who was never a strong archer has become something of a sharpshooter. You suddenly realize that he's using magical arrows. What do you do? Tell the others about the arrows. In a friendly archery match, using magical arrows is cheating. Tell your friend you notice that he was using magical arrows, and if he doesn't get you some, you will tell their arms master and the others the reason behind this improvement. Say nothing. If you have need for magical arrows, you can always mention something to him later. After all, magic is not really a cheat, is it for a skill? I agree, sir. The leader student in your weapons class is trounced you... What is that word? Unmercifully. Unmercifully. For the past several years. Today is the tournament of students, and you find with dismay that you are paired against him for your first match. As you prepare, your friend approaches and offers to tell you of an injury the senior student suffered in yesterday's sparring classes, which you missed. Do you accept the offer knowing it would allow you to concentrate on the injured area and greatly increase your chance of beating him? Refuse the offer knowing that win or lose, you would rather do it through your own skill and not some extra knowledge in what should be a fair and honorable fight. Accept the offer, reasoning that it is better to have the knowledge in case you need it, and realizing that having the knowledge does not necessarily mean using it. I'm sorry, I'm taking any advantage I can get. Yeah, I figured that would be Dave. You hear Armsmaster Festo remark during weapon class, the intent of your opponent can be seen in his blade. Many of the students scoff at this, though not openly. Do you feel that the disrespect that students show at this point? No, at this point, is something which they do not understand, and therefore causes you to focus your efforts on understanding it all the more. Feel that he means the way to the opponent's attacks and moves show how he feels, or realize that the Armsmaster Festival should not be the object of scorn, but rather one of respect, for he has lived a full life and survived things none of the students could imagine. Your parents are having a party for several relatives. While helping around the house, you see your cousin slip into a darkened room. Curious, you follow him and discover slipping a silver candlestick into his jacket. He is an honorable boy, but you know his family has suffered some recent financial hardship. He has not seen you yet. Do you clear your throat and tell him to put the candlestick back, assuring him that your parents can help him if his family is in trouble, but he should not resort to stealing. Close the door behind you and say nothing. Your family can live without a candlestick, but your cousin's family obviously cannot. Treat him like any other burglar. Lock him in the room and call for your father. If he chooses to be merciful because of your cousin's poverty, that is his decision. It is your father's candlestick, after all. Okay. I'm gonna be a mage. It is a particularly grueling class with Armsmaster Festo. He has been unreasonably demanding on everyone, including you. His criticisms seem to border on abuse, and it seems he has no positive comments to make. He turns to berate you at the end of class, and over his shoulder you see some classmates put an aggressive but non-poisonous snake in Festo's handsock. But you do nothing. The great Armsmaster needs a dose of humility, and this might be a good way of paying him back for all the misery he has put you through today. Tell Festo you saw a snake creep into his handsock. Is that a glove? What is a handsock? But do not tell him what your classmates did. No reason to get anyone in further trouble. Immediately tell Festo what the classmates did. There is no excuse for treating a seasoned fighter like him with disrespect, regardless of his treatment to you that particular day. I mean, if it's not poisonous, it's just a harmless prank, right? An old man stops you on the way to the market, claiming to have been robbed. He is lying on the trail and seems gravely injured. He asks you to run to town and get the constable. You give him your word that you will go directly to town and bring the constable back. As you make your way back, you notice a suspicious man creeping along another trail. He doesn't seem to notice you yet. Do you follow the man, reasoning that if this is the man, the robber, if this man is the robber, you could lead the constable directly to him and safeguard other travelers, although it would mean breaking your word. Take note of him, but continue on, reasoning that the man on the trail is hurt too badly to stop, regardless of any other consideration. Take note of him, continue on, reasoning that your word is your bond and nothing else, and that it takes precedence over anything else. I guess I'm good. Your mother asks you to help fix the stove. While you are working, a very hot pipe slips its moorings and falls towards her. Do you push her out of the way, grab the hot pipe and try to push it away, position yourself between the pipe and your mother? Thou wouldst survive longest as a sorcerer. Wilt thou accept this as thy destiny? is that language really necessary? Thanks, Bethesda. Yes, I will accept this. What will be thy name, sorcerer? Choose thy gender. Sure. From where dost thou hail? Why are we doing this? Typo34, the sorcerer. Ooh, where do I want to be from? I can be from Skyrim. I'll be from Morrowind. Thou chosen Morrowind, land of the Dark Elves. Wouldst thou accept this as thy home? And thou wouldst be known as the sorcerer Typo34, who wouldst call Morrowind, land of the Dark Elves, his home. Know ye this also, thy race is as deadly as the thorn of the black rose which blooms only in thy mother's breast. What? Why is there a black rose blooming in my mother's breasts? Thou hast all that is graceful in thy brothers of the day, yet thy mother's the moon, and thou art her children of the night. Okay. Thy body and mind must be intelligent and agile if thou art to succeed as a sorcerer. Go ye now in peace, let thy fate be written in the Elder Scrolls. Distribute thy points as needed, keeping in mind the recommendations for thy chosen class. Oh my god, what is this? Okay. How do I... Okay, it's not getting... Oh, wait. I have no idea how to... Oh! Okay! Now I got it. How do I adjust? Space. Ah, okay. So it's through intelligence. I cannot read some of these things, man. Endurance. Is it will? Can I add speed, endurance? I don't know what either of these things are. Put that at 50. That's 60. Sure, why not? I have no idea. Save stats. Thou wilt now choose thy appearance. Thy mind canst be altered. Thy mien? I don't know what that means. Canst be altered by clicking thy face. When thou art finished, select done to enter the world of Tamriel, home of the arena. Oh man, I'm gonna let you guys read this. Am I supposed to click? Guess so. I hate that the A's and the O's look so similar in this game, man. Okay, now I actually get to do things. Holy cow, what the... Wait, can I not move? What? You're in the Imperial Dungeons. It is 12:02 in the afternoon. The date is Tyrdos, first of Hearthfire, in the year 3E389, Third Era. You are currently carrying 0 kilograms out of 114 kilograms. You are healthy. Okay, so that's what that does. Apparently there's no, like, straight movement like before. Okay, you said north wall. Okay, do I walk? Oh, that's weird. God, there's so much reading. You awaken to the drip of water from somewhere above. The cell walls are covered in slime, as are the chains which hang from above. Your eye, however, immediately goes to a strange ruby glint from the corner of your cell, which is over here. This is going to be weird. Right, so the arrows are actually used to move, which is weird. I don't know. The controls in this game are weird, so this will be interesting. Found a ruby key. Alright. I am probably just going to end this episode here. Because that intro took so long. So that was the, I guess, the character creation from Arena. And I hope to actually play through this game with you guys, perhaps. If nothing else, I'll be playing on my own and let you know how it goes. Maybe I'll do a little recap. Who knows? If you guys like this episode, you know, give it a like. And it'll probably convince me to play it for you guys. Because it's an old game. But it still looks like it's going to be a lot of fun to play, despite the controls being super weird. I don't like these controls. Ugh. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.